If this is the activists' idea of accurate representation and empowerment of the female gender, then they are very stupid people, because this had the opposite effect. When I saw Harley Quinn murder the Batman in that recent Suicide Squad game, and I started hearing and reading the negative reactions that people had towards the game and that particular scene, I thought to myself, what the hell is going on in this world? And what are we doing to women? All people out there are saying things like, this game is an affront to the fans, this game is woke, how could they do this to the Arkham Batman, how could they spit on the legacy of Kevin Conroy? All of these things are very true, and I hate them with passion. Yes, how could they destroy Kevin Conroy's legacy? When the Arkham Batman was killed in that scene, I felt emptiness inside of me. It almost felt as if the actor had died again, and this time he was murdered. Because not only do we as fans have to endure the passing of our childhood Batman after losing a battle against cancer, but now his legacy, the things he left for all of us to enjoy and remember him by, are tarnished by this purposeful misstep. It also occurred to me that Kevin Conroy never really had an actual tribute in recent memory. First, he was villainized and unceremoniously killed by Batwoman, and then he was once again villainized and unceremoniously killed in the Suicide Squad game, which is sad because the animated series, which was the modern version of Batman of its time, actually did a very meaningful tribute to Adam West in that beautifully written Grey Ghost episode. Present day, however, seems to be less kind to its legacy figures, and so Kevin Conroy was done dirty, not once, but twice. However, there is also another side to this story, and that side is Arlene Sorkin's legacy. Everybody is talking about Batman and Conroy's legacy, but never once have I heard anyone mention how this portrayal of Harley Quinn tarnishes the legacy of Arlene Sorkin. Before this game came out, Harley Quinn was a widely beloved character. This was in great part due to Arlene Sorkin's charisma, creating this character in collaboration with Paul Dini. Fans all over the world were crazy with the Harlequin, and what was meant to be a passing character in the animated series gradually became a recurring sidekick to Joker, and eventually her own supervillain. Harley Quinn has been around for 30 years. She is the second half to Mark Hamill's Joker and Kevin Conroy's Batman. The three of them were part of the same great thing. But now, Harley Quinn is the villain, Batman the victim, and Hamill's Joker is the spiritual heartbroken widower to murdered Batman and disgraced Harley Quinn, all in a day's work. And people might say that Arlene Sorkin had nothing to do with that trash of a game, and thus her legacy is untouched. But I dare to differ. Arlene Sorkin gave life to the Harlequin, and even if other actresses have done the role and done a great job doing so, this will always be her character. To be more specific, Suicide Squad is in the Arkham universe, so the Harlequin that killed Batman is the same Harlequin of Arkham Asylum that was portrayed by Sorkin, which was supposed to be, for all terms and purposes, the same Harlequin of the animated series. If people don't like the Suicide Squad films or Margot Robbie's portrayal of Harley Quinn, then fine. It's simply a matter of preference. This doesn't have to particularly damage the original version of the character, but this game is directly referencing to Sorkin's character, so her memory and her legacy was done even worse than Conroy's, and nobody is talking about that. The saddest thing is that a few months back, fans all over the world were mourning the passing of the original Harley Quinn, myself included. I still remember clearly the day that I learned of her death and how sad I felt. It was during the time I was making the Arkham Asylum video, which was already an emotional work with Conroy's death, before learning of Sorkin's passing, which added to the overall sadness of making that video. We were all sad to the bone, guys, but now things have changed. How could Rocksteady do this to Arlene's character? Sad as it is to see Batman die, at least he remains before the eyes of the fans as the victim of this tragedy. But the same cannot be said for Harley Quinn. A few months back, we were crying for her, and now everybody hates her. Everybody regards Harley Quinn as a traitor now, when 10, 15 years ago, she was one of the most beloved characters in the DC universe. You can see what I'm saying in the posts and videos that people are making. Everybody is loving the Arkham Batman and Kevin Conroy more than ever before. But now people hate Harley Quinn and by extent Arlene's character. In the end, Kevin Conroy is now a martyr, yet another symbol of woke injustice in this turbulent world of ours. And Harley Quinn, Arlene's legacy, is the new demon. Ma'am, I am so sorry for you. Sad as I am for your passing, I am a little glad you didn't live to see your legacy destroyed and no one caring. For this reason, I implore to you, dear viewer, that next time you grieve for Kevin and his legacy, remember to shed a few tears for Arlene as well, because now, in the Arkham universe, there is not just one victim, but two.